Hello and welcome to Let's Ride with Stonewolf. Welcome to Scotland. We're doing the NC500. We're doing it in one day. We're doing it on an electric bike. Oh wow, it's a challenge, but we're doing it. This is Laide. We're just leaving Laide, in fact. Fun fact, I did the NC500 before. I did it on camera as a POV rather than a let's ride, so like no chatter, only bike noise. Very boring. But I ran out of storage space in Laide. And it wasn't until Gairloch that I was able to like rebalance all of my my SD cards so that I could record again. So this bit I have never recorded. Wow, cool. Anyway, that's not a problem with this trip. So, yeah. How are we doing? We are wet and we're a little cold, but not so cold that it's a problem. We've had food. We're pretty well into it at this stage. We're not far off the 400-mile mark, actually. Although I think there is somewhat of a difference between what my trip meter is recording and Google. My trip meter is definitely recording a little over compared to Google. I think my trip meter is going to come in at like 540 as opposed to Google's 520. But that's okay. We did account for that in our trip plan. Because we are smarty pants. Ah, this is nice. Yeah. Even though I have been on the road since 5 this morning, and it is now 7:30 in the evening. Eesh. Ooh, it's a little unexpected. Yes. Ooh. That is the advantage of the electric motorcycle. You can take on the unexpected as it comes. Oh, look at that out there. I would like to look at that out there and kind of focus on the road. There you go, look at that out there. I hope you got a good look. I need to see where I'm going. We are, of course, behind time. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna make it. That's what matters. It's still gonna be a one day. Even if we do technically cross midnight, it's less than 24 hours. That's my qualification. I would like to make it before midnight, though. To be honest, I want to go to bed. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning. What's 4 plus 16? 20. So we're coming up on the 16-hour mark. For me, at least. What? It does mean we're coming up on 15 hours on the road. But hey, we're still doing well. a lot of surface that I don't particularly feel as confidence inspiring. I'm not really taking racing line through any of these either. It's not really my style. That you're welcome to it. Good luck. Look down there. We're going that way. We're going that way. Oh wow! I told this story before, but man, the whole Gairloch food midges camping thing was a hell of a ride. When we got up here in 21, we didn't stop at Ullapool like fools. We pressed on to Gairloch, and then we tried to find food, and everyone was like, "Well, have you booked? No. Are you a resident? No. Bugger off." And then, like, the whole idea was we would wild camp, but then we didn't really find anywhere that was suitable for wild camping, partially because there were camper vans just everywhere. And we like scrounged together a place at a campsite. We went to one campsite, phoned one campsite, and they were like yes, and we went there, and they were like no, but they phoned another place and they were like yes, and we went there and they were like yes. We got to camp, and we did the dash to get to the shop and the chipper before they closed, because they were closing. It's a little reservoir. And then like just the midges. Whoa! Oh, they were so bad. Oh, that was severe midges. We ate our fish and chips in Wyvern's tent because we were terrified of like just the hordes of midges. It was impossible to sit outside. And then we went down to the beach and lit a little fire, and the fire kept the midges away. We sat around chatting and drinking. Oh, those are some good times, you know. This is a whole thing I have with like one of the groups that I'm a part of. Like, there's a group that I'm a part of that's just all motorbikes, and then there's another group that I'm a part of that is a mix of motorbikes and cars, and like all of the motorbike guys are in that group too. And when I go away with the motorbikes, we're all like, oh, we're gonna camp, and we're gonna light a campfire, and we're gonna barbecue things on it, and we're gonna sit around and drink, and we're not gonna have like a lot of stupid bright LEDs or music playing or any of that stuff. We're just gonna enjoy being out here in the wherever. And then I go with like the combined group, and all of the car guys are not into that at all. They're all like competing over who has the brightest bling light, and they just have like floodlit campfire and like gas stove and table and like bloody bell tents and stuff. Just absolute glamping, you know. And it's such a different vibe. Like the Bluetooth speakers playing music and stuff. It's such a different vibe. And last time I went out with that group, I wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't. I wanted the style of the motorcycle grip, and that's not what I got, because only one of the other motorcyclists was like there. Actually, two of them were there, but one of them didn't take his motorbike. And yeah, I ended up like taking my camp chair and just going out into the field and sitting away from everything else with like a couple of root beers and enjoying like the full moon. There was a full moon and it was lighting up the whole valley. It was really cool. You couldn't see any of it from where the campfire was because it was all like floodlit with LED lights. And sitting out there was really, really nice. And I'm kind of not sure if I will go back with them again because, you know, if it's a case that like a bunch of the motorbike guys are gonna go, I'll probably go. But, you know, if it's just gonna be me and a bunch of the car guys, I'm like, nah, no thanks. But, you know, there are many ways to enjoy life and touring, and they're not all for everyone. If that's what they like, they're welcome to it. It's just not what I like. And you can be at peace with that. Not everything has to please everyone. We're getting a lot of crosswind here. Turn with it. It's good. But then it looks like we're going to go against it over there. It's less good. That's probably the reason I explained earlier. It's just like so few slowdowns compared to like a regular ride. Like I said before, the NC500 is slow. But like the slow bits are slow. The fast bits are surprisingly fast. Something that I'd forgotten about, I think. And I think the reason I've forgotten about it is not something I would pay attention to on a petrol bike. That being said, we're making superb time. Hello, friends. Desolation. Not really my thing, to be honest, the whole desolate look. But I can appreciate the aesthetic. I'm trying to stay on like the grippy bit and not the shiny bit. It does make like the envelope pretty narrow though. looks like. This is not exactly actually the stop. We're going to Gairloch Harbour. I'm driving carefully, thank you very much. We are going to Gairloch Harbour, which is a little bit further on. And we're just gonna... Oi! 34, there we go. Let's go down by 1, come on, there we go. I'll just put it on cruise control and give the old throttle hand a bit of a rest. Oh, my fingers. There's a shop in here that sells like souvenirs, like stickers and stuff. I would like a vinyl for the bike, but I think I might have one at home actually. I wonder if, as I've settled into this bike, I've just gotten faster on it. And maybe that's why I am finding like maybe the range isn't as much as I expect. Because I put together that 115 number like when I first got the bike. We're going to accelerate when we're down here. Yeah, I put together that 115 number, well, not when I first got the bike, but like after I've had it for a little while. And I think this year I've ridden it a lot more enthusiastically. And it is certainly a bike you can ride very enthusiastically. It has so much power on tap. Okay, that's going to be Gairloch Harbour. We are definitely stopping. 29. Yeah, it's reasonably in line. Used 50 something percent. Yeah, no, it's close to 1 for 1. I generally consider 1 for 1 to be not very good. I generally consider 1 for 1 to be not very good. You generally want like 1 for 1.5.
Your destination is on the left.
Yes. We want this one because it appears to be working and that one appears to be not working. Okay. Well, this is Gairloch Harbour. Look at that. I think we're going that way. No, maybe we're not. I'm not sure. Anyway, if you got anything to say, hit me up in the comments. If you like this video, give it a like. Maybe watch some of my other ones if you enjoy those ones. I would suggest that you subscribe and maybe, hit that bell. And if you would like to reward me for entertaining you today, you can find links to do so in the description below. Bye-bye.